Hail to the pod.
This episode is brought to you by thedolphinwars.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to King Dolphin Television, episode 406, Just Cuz. You know, it's just cuz. I am Raymond. I am the author of the Dolphin Wars trilogy of books and ruler of the greatest pod on YouTube. Welcome to everybody. And before we get started, let me remind you that let's get these engagements going here. If you like the channel, please like and subscribe to the channel. Also, engage in the chat. We got a lot of fun stuff. We got jokes. We got trivia. There's going to be an ice cream eating demonstration today. Sandra hit the mother load when it came to ice cream sandwiches. So it's going to be a fun night tonight. So like, subscribe, chat, engage, and as FKHC so logically says, he says, make sure you don't have Snorty and Trike to come to collect for Raymond. Pay in Super Chats, Super Stickers, or the tip link here. And we have the tip link here, courtesy of Snortapoopas, Cuba. And lastly, he says, and now, boom. All right, so let's get this show started. Let me introduce everybody who has come so far to the show. We've got no guests no guests that have joined yet, but I'm sure that's going to change soon. So I will introduce my intrepid, my outstanding lifeguard corps, starting with our producer, the brains behind this show, Sandra, King Dolphin TV in color, stereo where available, a Sandra Feliciano production, Act 1. Trike, the magnificent dog. Hail to the Trike. Wendy Webb is again not able to be here because she is under the weather. So please put a WTW out there to show that we care for our lovely host. So, yes, Wendy, we love you. Comic, get up here now. Yes, I am. I'm the only one here. All right. Okay, we've got the lovely and talented Agent Pepsi 1, who is currently carrying for a family member. So put a AP1A Ant out there. Or you could just put Ant. Or Ant AP1. Whatever. Let's go. Ant. Ant. If I can learn how to spell. Or type. AP1. All right. Ant AP1. So, yes, please put that out there. Okay. We've got Legatus Legionii, the magnificent one, jokester extraordinaire and good friend. We've got the Comic Relief Crusader, who I hope he'll be able to come up here to the show. Would be great to have him up here. And Agent Pepsi, I will sing the song. Aw, thank you. My aunt says hello to my friends. Aw, okay. So that is. So let's see. Technically, Wendy says, technically, I feel okay. I just don't have a voice, only a squeaky sound. And then Legatus inquires more, a squeaky chipmunk sound. More like a dead chipmunk sound. Oh, wow. Hello, Pudgy. Come on up, little buddy. I need your singing. I need your singing for Mr. Raymond time. So come on up. You got the link. Pudgy hugs everyone. Double hugs for Raymond and Sandra. Thank you, my little buddy. All right. Okay. And since point curation. Oh, and we did have point curation came on earlier and left a $2 super sticker of a pair. Unfortunately, it did not show up here. So it is a pair that says, "Hey, you." Pudgy has a tummy problem, but Cobalt gave Pudgy medicine. Feeling a bit better. Hope to come on eventually. Cool. We'll be here. Let's see. Legatus says, as a cheerleader? Oh, I hope someone recorded that. I want to see. I don't know. Agent Pepsi 1 is very mysterious. And we will never see her in real life. She is so mysterious. Oh, and please put a PH out there for our very good friend, Pudgy Hedgehog, because Pudgy's got some tummy issues. So please put a PH out there. So, Okay, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot somebody. I should never forget this guy. He is unforgettable. And now, the most amazing, magnificent, hardest working bear on YouTube. The one, the only. Ready? Here we go. Da, 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 da. Snorterpoopers! Puber. Dot screen. Hashtag. Roar. Good to meet you, Dolphin. Good to be here. Good show already. And now we see Snort out there. Good Snort. Yes. Oh, and here's Trike 2. And here's Trike 2. Raymond has to pet him. Oh, and the other guy. Sniffles. D. Boom. And finally, the hussy. The prettiest bear on the internet. Snorterpoopers. Cuber. Dot. Kiss. Hashtag smooch. Hey, baby. You know he's in Florida. And I'll get a bikini. Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't want to. No, I don't want to see that. I do not want to see that. And I'm sure the others don't want to see it too. Snorterpooper says, Amber, mwah. Yes, Snort, she's getting a little fresh over here. Yeah. Hey, Max. Get a cave, you two. Yeah, they need a cave. They need a cave. I mean, come on. Careless Whisper plays. I know, Wendy. Amber sure is friendly. Yeah, she is. And Snorterpoopus loves it when she's frisky. All right. I like that. Or the other cheer would have been rah, rah, rah. Rah, rah, rah. Win the game or pop-up quiz awaits you the next day. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's see. So we got Wendy with a raspy whisper. As a cheerleader. Oh, I hope somebody recorded. Yeah. Well, you know, she's so mysterious. I only have her as a picture on the portrait that okay, come on. That Comic Relief Crusader draw of me. So that's the only image we've got of Agent Pepsi 1. One day we will get to see the real Agent Pepsi 1. Agent Pepsi on hopes Pudgy Hedgehog feels better. and then smacks Legatus Legionnaire. Snora Pooper says, Pudgy ate too many cookies. And we're getting a bunch of PHs out there. All right. Let's see. More PHs. And Pudgy says, thank you. Yes, we love you, Pudgy. All right. So Agent Pepsi 1 had to work the concession stand, or at least supervise the students. Max Redstone says, just cuz. I'm not your cuz. Yeah, cuz. Try to see something. Is it the subscribe button? Yeah, put some subscribes out there. Demanding butt scritches. I hate football and students and work, especially my homeroom class. Well, someone told me this week, Agent Pepsi 1, when you're getting close to retirement, when you know you can go, it's 3 bad days. 3 bad days before retirement, and you're already on day 2. Agent Legatus Legionnaire says, Agent Pepsi 1, cheer, go team go, win, or I'll body slam you in phys ed tomorrow. Yeah, Max Redstone hates football as well. He hates the foosball as well. Football is what happens when the marching band takes a break. LOL. Let's see. They won 34-15. They played against their rival Crosstown. All right. And Pudgy says, football is what happens when the marching band takes a break. Yeah. Oh, there was a comic strip. I don't know if a lot of people got it. It was called Funky Winkerbean, and it had the world's greatest marching band director. You know, it wasn't anything about the school marching band. About the football game. It was about the marching band and doing their competitions. Agent Pepsi 1 says, the band was the highlight for me. I used to cheer and HS myself, and these girls at my school, well, most are inept. Oh, boy. And they start falling all over each other, huh? Major exam. One that is so hard that you all fail miserably. All right, that's my kind of exam. That's my kind of exam. All right, yeah, let's see. And Agent Pepsi 1 said, to Sandra, hail to the glorious commandantine of this chat. She who pulls strike strings and in turn allows Raymond to dance like a marionette. Swing like marionettes, swing to the symphony of destruction. You mean like that? Okay, let's see. All right, Amber's friendly. Hello, Phantom Outsider. How you doing, buddy? Glad you are here. He says, Hail chat, Legatus, Max, Agent Pepsi 1, Sandra, Pudgy, Snort, Wendy, the comic relief. Hey, what about me? What am I, chopped liver? Or chopped chum? All right. Girls are supposed to be mysterious. Exactly, FKHC. Exactly. Yeah, this one's going to get put up right quick. All right, let's see. This is what I was talking about. World's Greatest Band Directors, 2002 Collector's Calendar. Music is worth it. Music is worth it. And Agent Pepsi 1 says girls are supposed to be mysterious. Yep. One of my fellow inmates in New Jersey Public High School solved the how to win a football game without playing football. Guessing Pudgy ate too many beavers. Let's see. And ho ho! I'll show this one later. I'll show that later. Legatus. I mean FKHC. And FKHC is here in a full effect, already starting with the memes. And I'm glad he remembers Mr. Dinkle, the world's greatest band director. And he put in a $2 super chat. He says, home from work now, duck in cover, boom. Oh boy. Where is it? Okay. Thank you for supporting the channel. FKHC 2005. And now that we're all totally irradiated, let's continue the show. Somebody went to the other school and then went and changed the ignition on the school bus. So they had a nice new ignition, but the person that swapped it forgot to leave the key. Woohoo! Woohoo! That's the way to win. Snorta Poopa says, I don't like sports on that, Dalek, and I agree. And Sandra says, you can't make that stuff up. Hey, my high school put a Volkswagen on top of the actual school building. Yeah, you can. Yep, there was a Volkswagen on the top of the school building. Okay. Oh, Max used to write jokes for Jeff McNally's Shoe. Oh, yeah. I remember Shoe. It was actually called Shoemaker at some point. So we were just just like we were watching a fight at the game, then hockey happened. Yep. They could not come. Forfeit a few days later. There was an announcement at what happened to their bus. Agent Pepsi 1, thank you for a $5 super chat. I do have good news. Steven and I got our house and car insurance renewed. House went up 12, car went down 34, better than last year. Wonderful news, Agent Pepsi 1. All right. Okay, sent me something. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Cool. Yeah, I'll bring these up. I just want to. Okay. Hail to Chop Liver, a.k.a. King Dolphin TV, LOL. Thanks, Phantom Outsider. And thanks, Tim. I will bring those out in a moment. Okay. Hail to the Comic Relief Crusader and Chop Liver. And she says, you're not Chop Liver, sweetie, but chopped aquatic mammal. Let's see. I saved $25 in insurance and I spent 5 here. That's how our economy works. Circulating currency. Yep. Mr. Dinkle. Dinke. Dinkle. They brought the teacher's car into the class and left it. There was no stairway rough access. Yep. All right. I've caught up with the chat. Caught up with the super chats. And now I've got a joke. Be afraid. Be very afraid. But first, before the jokes. Oh my God. How can I forget to show you who you should be, why you should donate to the channel by super chat, super sticker, or the tip link. You don't want the Snorty and Trike shakedown collection agency to come and pay you a visit. They're right there, ready to shake you down. There you go. Because they will make you pay. And they will make you suffer. I like this one guy. He's kind of looking at Snort really scared. All right. You know, when I was Agent Pepsi 1 says, when I was a cheerleader in high school, our coach, Mrs. Thompson, insisted that we all wear tights to be modest, just in case of a wardrobe malfunction. Nothing like that nowadays. They brought it to the 3rd floor. It was a VW bug. Yep, it was. Mr. Tinkle, never heard that rhyme. Agent Pepsi 1, if you sprinkle when you tinkle, be a sweetie, wipe the CD. All right. Let me get the pit ready, because I've got the feeling I'm going to be relegated to the pit for this joke. All right. First joke of the evening. When I buy ribs, I only eat ribs 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. You know why? I prefer prime ribs. My first entry into the joke pot. Yeah, it was a joke. I'm getting my critic in the back row. Is see? The pit now. Woo. The pit now. Okay. I thought that was going to be kitty table worthy. I thought that was going to be kitty table worthy. All right. But I guess since I've been no, not that one. Not that one. Although I do like that one. Oh. Okay. Stop. Share. Pit. Ooh, the Sarlacc pit. The Sarlacc pit. The senior prank in my senior year, they took every desk, chair, cabinet, and moved them to third floor rooms that were not in use. They piled everything from floor to ceiling. I don't remember our senior prank. Huh? God, your school was boring. Okay. There was actually in my junior year in English, we were in the middle of the class, and this guy comes in. He comes in wearing a mask and a seltzer bottle and sprays the teacher and then runs. Huh? No, he was wearing a mask. Well, he was carrying a seltzer bottle. I know that's. I know what I meant to say. So yeah, he sprayed the teacher and ran away. And since he was wearing a mask, there was no way to catch him. It was kind of funny. All right. Phantom Outsiders or FKHE says, they used to move planes when my father was going to the Air Force Academy, except the 104 and 105, because Vietnam was going on at the time. It was an unwritten rule. Agent Pepsi 1 says, the girls at my school can't even properly do splits, or for that matter, even proper choreography. They were out of step, out of timing, and looked silly for the most part. That's the fault of the coach. That's the fault of the coach. You've got to be a proper choreographer or teacher so that your cheerleaders can do a decent job. Max says the correct punchline to that junk was something about a Fibonacci roast. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm going to double check something. Okay. All right. I've been relegated to the Sarlacc pit, where I'm being digested for eons. Oh, now my notification came. Let's see. The correct punchline to that junk was something about a Fibonacci roast. Okay. The lack of discipline or desire to excel is everywhere. My dad called his F4 a flying brick. If that's the case, strange how it could turn at 7 Gs or more. Yeah. Oh, man, you guys are harsh. Even the bear wants me in the pit. A mask and a seltzer bottle? That's not a prank. That's slapstick. Oh, yeah. Woo. Woo, 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 woo. It most certainly is. You know, I tried for the cheer squad in college and was selected as an alternate. There we had to have theater-style fishnet hoses. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, and Army lost, by the way. Good. Like typically done by NFL cheerleaders too in most colleges. Doing splits was something you had to be able to do at auditions even. They took everything, emptied principal, vice principal, counselors, and the staff. No desks, chairs, nothing. Oh, the pain. The pain. Sad, but not surprising. They haven't done well for years. And Agent Pepsi 1 agrees, unfortunately. Snorter Poopus comes in. What did one bug on the windshield say to the other bug on the windshield? I bet you don't have the guts to do that again. That's a good one, Snort. And that one gets you to the kitty table. I'll let you make your choice, Snort. Do you want the underwater kitty table or the tricycle kitty table? You tell me, and I'll put you there. All right. Yep. Here, you tell me. It's a basic maneuver. Even dancers must be able to do a split all the way to the floor early on. FKHC says, we really didn't have a senior prank at my school. We were renting the place at the time while the school was being built. I was part of the first class to graduate from it. We just zip-tied the lockers. When I was on the track team did a prank, and we lived by our school was by the lake. And when we did our long distance runnings, we went to the lake. So the team grabbed dead fish from the beach and brought them in and put them in a locker, in the locker room. All right. Maybe they were only able to do another style of leg splints, but those would be NSFW. FKHE has been to 3 games at West Point, all in November. Beautiful there at West Point in the fall. Okay, those girls, different coach, can really dance as well as do high kicks properly. Oh, all right, the plank. The plank. Okay, here we go. The proper snorter pooper style kitty table is snorter poopers cuber dot nosh not dot nosh dot num num num. Okay. Senior prank. When I graduated in 2002, I just wanted to get out of the place. All we did was write all over faculty bathrooms, male and female, mirrors with lipstick. Okay. Okay. Not a senior class, as my class was not yet seniors, but they once took the principal's car. It had been in a fender bender. It was parked. Someone hit it, and they put it in the school lawn. Huh. Right. Me and Sandra should take a road trip to West Point and maybe have a just cause from the hotel room. Okay. All right. Okay. Put it on the school lawn next to the do not drive intoxicated car. They had the principal's car up on blocks. They put the tires in his office and trunk. And there was a boy who did donuts on the football field in his car. Okay. I'm checking something out right now. All right. Oh. If we had a sitter for Trike, we could. He's been a shelter dog several times. Boarding him might make him think he's being abandoned again. Yeah, poor Trike. A senior in my high school rode his motorcycle through the hallways. His graduation was canceled. And he was probably given the choice, Nort, either striped shirts or go to the military. Am I right? Hail to the trike. Yes, indeed. Hail to the trike. All right. So Agent Pepsi 1 says, I think a Just Cuz from West Point is a great idea. Bring Trike along and do the show from the Commandant's office. Oh, that would be good. That would be good. Yeah. Or we can just find a hotel that will take dogs. There are those that do take dogs. The thing is, though, he is a dog and a half. He does love them, but none live close enough to dog sit. I never found out what happened to him. I'm guessing he was forced to attend another year. See, the best part's no one can prove anything. They know who, but not how, and they can't do a thing about it. Have the commandant bring you snacks and beverages on camera. Oh, that's true. Trike is an emotional support animal. Yeah, that's the ticket. Yes, he is. He supports our emotional health. Except he drives Sandra crazy. I don't know if that's supporting her emotional health. All right. So, okay, caught up with the chat. All right, so let's do the, let me do, all right. Okay, patented memes from HC 2005. Yep. And he says, incoming. Right. Okay, there's world greatest band director. Oh, dear, oh me. Tim. Actually, which one would people, let's see, I'm going to bring up the other one. Because we have to have a decision here. All right. Let's get from the chat. Let's go to the chat. Do we like this one? Do we like the one that Tim did? Or this one? I think that's worth a poll. Yeah. Yeah, that's worth a poll. Stand by, people. All right, let's see. All right, start a poll. All right. There we go. Okay. So we've got a poll out there. Okay, we've got Slave Leia, or as Snorter Poopus said, he got a greenie. All right, so let's go on with the. All right. I put Dipsy in the front seat with me when I got through drive-thrus. She tends to growl at the people in the window. Nothing but teeth and a 100-pound Dogo Argentino. That is pretty scary. And he got him a greenie. All right, let's go back and see what other demented memes that Tim put. Oh, Tim. Oh, God. That's pit. Tim, you're off to the pit. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, that's bad. That's a great picture. That is a great picture. William Shatner and Christopher Lloyd. And it's sad. It's really sad to see William Shatner in a motor scooter. But, you know, they do age. They do age. Okay. Any others? Next time I'm taking the train. Addictions, before and after, cocaine, alcohol, crack, and Lego. You forgot another one, but we can't put that here. Oh, shite. Not again. Tim, the meme master. That was a good one. Okay, I don't get this one. No, this one that just came up. I don't get it. I don't get that one, Tim. Remember, children, there are no stupid questions. Remember, children, there are no stupid questions, just stupid people. Wait a minute, you stole that one from me. Let me see. Yeah, I picked up that meme. Mobile ham radio. That's a good one. And I had that one. Okay. Let's see. Still waiting on cousin. Hey, is that great girl the one that's carrying Harvey's child? Trike just looks cute at the drive-thru. He knows he's going to get something good. Sometimes the people at the window have dog treats and give him one. Slave Leia, but only by 0.0000000000000000001%. They better have proof because Dr. McCoy could alter Kirk's DNA. Sorry, he is not the father. You know why James Kirk was always working and out on his ship for years on a time? Well, the good captain, later admiral, had to pay all that child support to dozens of girls. Yep. Oh, Snort says, Pitt. Blech. Yep. Okay, I got the deck of cards, FKHC. I got the deck of cards. We can do some poker. Dipsy enjoys going, but when the window opens, I think she's being protective. You know how she does know the lady at Subway, though. Hey, there's a lot of walking at conventions. Maybe he just did not want to walk. Okay. That's most likely it. Small enclosed area, interacting through a small opening. The only time Snoopy was aggressive was when he was in the car and someone wanted to pet him. If I go to a con ever again, I definitely use a scooter. It's a smart move. Yep. And, oh my God, someone comes close to the car. She is very aggressive. Oh, okay. Star Trek Discovery is nicknamed Disco, and the lower one was 79 Disco. Gotcha. That radio's not kosher. What does Trike not get on his own menu item? Burgers for Trike. All right. Okay. Man, where are you getting these before I do? All right. Okay. All right. Sweeties, my cousin's finally home. Going to talk to her a couple minutes and then going home. See you in 20 minutes or so. All right, Agent Pepsi 1. I'm saving the song for you, so we'll see you, and then you'll get your song. I've got it already queued up. All right. She loves her song. Oh, man, my producer's in a roll tonight. Agent Pepsi 1 says safe drive. All right. Okay. All right. More memes from FKHC. I hate StreamYard sometimes. Okay, there's the ham radio. Who's this, Snort? Bear breaks into ice cream store, eats till he passes out. Who's this, Snort? Which cousin is this? Or is this actually you dressed in black? Oh, he's saying innocent. Innocent. All right. We need to protect the Australian wildlife. And here is the Australian wildlife. So true. So true. Oh, Cousin Frosty. Okay. But here's the Australian wildlife. Okay. Doctors have gone on strike, but their demands are unclear. All right. Frosty had his all-I-can-eat bear card. I'm sure of it. That's worth a snuffle. All right. Okay, I got some memes too. All right. Except they're not in order, so I guess. Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay. I think you better move faster, Batman. With all due respect, Captain, I am not calling you that. King Benjamin of the Nine Kingdoms is displeased with thine insolence. This is wholly unnecessary. Oh, come now. Seems like every other Starfleet crew gets to have a medieval fantasy adventure. Yes, I was a very unmerry man once back in the airplane. An Enterprise, an experience I do not wish to revisit. Where did you get that? Where did you get that crown from anyway? Oddly enough, it was in a drawer here in my office 4 years earlier. Attention, bourgeois and peasants. That's good. John Wick ruins the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Is there anyone that didn't know that Dick Wilson, the actor that played Captain Fritz Gruber, Count von Herzl, and Underground Agent Bruder, was also the lovable Mr. Whipple? Later in Castle Doom, and this mural to my left commemorates the Master's 12th victory against the hated Fantastic Four. Of course, Dr. Doom and his infinite tactical genius allowed those sworn enemies of the Latvian people to believe it was they who defeated him by blowing up his hypno-ray satellite. For if he had not, the foreign criminal Reed Richards would have tried to conquer our beloved Latveria, no doubt. Boo hiss, down with Reed Richards. All hail the Master. There was almost a Batman versus Godzilla film. And there's the link. So take a look at it. And don't squeeze his Charmin. Oh, I like this one. Okay. Anybody who remembers the old Willie and Joe comic strips? You're entering the Third Army. No helmet, 25. No shave, 10. No buttons, etc., etc. And the thing says, radio, the old man, will be late. an account of a 1,000-mile detour. Not Snoot. Yep. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh. All right. Let's see. The Muppets, 70 years. Amazing Spider-Man, 14. Muppets variant cover by Joshua Cassara. All right. Let's see. All right. Dalian. Disney now owns Fox. Fox owns Aliens. Alien Queen is a Disney princess. Oh my. Oh my. Let me leave that there for a while and let you ponder that. The voting is a tie right now. We need a vote to break it. All right, a new meme. Oh. That is horrible. That's so funny. That's so horrible. That's funny. I must put this up. Okay, comic. Let's. All right. All right. Oh my. Movies Muppets shouldn't be in. and then that creature starts singing, "Hello, my baby, hello, my darling, hello, my ragtime gal." Yeah, I could see this little critter going, "Hello, my baby, hello, my darling, hello, my ragtime gal." Does that mean Ripley is canceled for calling Disney Princess Queen the B word? I don't know, my friend. I don't know. Oh, Phantom. That's good. Chestburster sings, "Mana mana bitty mana mana bitty mana mana bitty 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 bitty." Do 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 do. Wait. Do 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 da do do da do 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 da do do. Okay. Yeah, that's bad, Tim. That's bad. Oh dear, oh me. All right, let's see. Okay, here. Okay, here they are. Let's see. Tim, here's one for you. Here's one for you, Tim. Shades. The crew chief. Shades. It's a well-known fact that a crew chief cannot launch a jet without these. Mouth. Always say bleep. Black pencil. Used to fix jet. Hydraulic fluid. Crew chief reeks of it. Missing button. Will be found on next pod walk. Forms. Will not be found on jet under pile of LOCs in flight office. Crew chief knees. No known tour. No known cure. Steel toe. The tire pressure checker. Hat. Crew chiefs love hats. Hearing aid. Most crew chiefs are deaf. Haircut. Out of 36-2903, 3510 is for thus over 40. 3510 is for those of us over 40. Red pencil. Used to brake jet. Sleeves rolled up. Most crew chiefs think they're tough. Night belt. Disco belt. Real crew chiefs work swing shift. Hammer. The only true tool besides a screwdriver a crew chief ever uses. And pockets full of nuts, bolts, and assorted bench stock. Slapshot. Who says, I'm not a rat. In the year 2565, the last remaining B-52s are refitted with hyperdrives in a galaxy far, far away. Up, this is Trike. Doorbell. Burglary. Serial killer. Food wrapper. Now he's up. Well done, Bill. Well done. They're going to beam you aboard, Jim. First high-resolution image of Pluto causes concern. Da, 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 da. Oh dear. Muppets in space. Alien encounter. Snort says, that's no moon. That's true. Hello, Wallace Lang. Good to see ya. Who says, hail King Dolphin TV and hail Sandra Feliciano. Dang it. Mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes. I think next to wasps, mosquitoes are buttheads. All right, let's see. Pudgy says, nobody show Neil deGrasse Tyson that. LOL. Ooh. Remember, there's a polar bear colony that lives on Pluto. Oh, my. All right. Let's see. I could see that. Them bringing a kitty, bringing that home as a gift. And saying, meow. Catfish say. Oh. All right. Hindenburg. Oh my God! Oh, the humanity! The humanity! Corporal Maxwell Klingon. Oh, don't forget Klinger is a Disney princess too. It wasn't a cat, it was a flurkin. Yes. 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 Remember, Fox owns MASH, so Klinger is a Disney princess. Oh, this one's good. Yeah. Okay. Godzilla in the background. Okay, go back to the memes. You know you're an aircraft mechanic when you've slept on concrete under a wing. You've worked a 14-hour shift on an airplane that isn't even flying tomorrow. You can distinguish fuel, skydrow, and de-icing fluid by taste. You've said, oh, yes, it's supposed to look like that. You have better bench stock in the pocket of your coveralls than in the supply system. Yeah, you wash your hands before you go to the bathroom. You've used a piece of safety wire as a toothpick. You've had to defuel an airplane an hour after refueling it. You can sleep anywhere, anytime, but as soon as the engine shut down, you are wide awake. Oh, okay. Okay. Drinking rum before 10 makes you a pirate, not an alcoholic. All right. Let's see. Wallace Lang says, by the way, since Disney owns the Muppets and Frank Oz voices Miss Piggy, this means Miss Piggy is a Disney princess. Yes, so true. So true. All righty. Any other names from all right. Okay, let's see. More. How do you like it? More. How do you like it? More. Trike is snoring in the background. Merry Christmas, and to all a forever stomp. Godzilla is looking for you. Oh boy. Oh no. You don't want this to happen. I think that's what happened when Slapshot had his little incident with me. Brandy was giving him some of that, and then I brought Slapshot down, and the rest is infamy. Oh, I'd love this. I would love to have this. Who would love to have this type of doorbell? Hello, old man bird. Hello, old man bird. Yeah, let me check on how the poll's doing. Let's see. Oh, it's close. It is close. The poll is close. Keep voting in the poll. Oh, thank you, old man bird. Old man bird with a $9.99 super chat. He says, can we take turns on these poll options? Do you remember seeing the pictures, or do you want me to show them again? Let's see. Wendy Trauma Warrior says, Jimmy won't let me have an Addams Family doorbell. Think of all the weird looks I could get on camera. Oh, yeah. Is Sandra not watching, or does she recognize we are simple red-blooded males? Oh, she's watching. I haven't heard. Actually, FKHC started it. I completed it.
So you're going to pay later.
And she says I'm going to pay later. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. All right, let's see. Man, Trike is snoring like a freight train. Okay. Oh, the horror. The horror. Don't be a peep. There is only one queen dolphin, just as there is only one snortopooper cuber. That's true. That's true. Oh my God, a bunny stampede. Hey, Pudgy, what would happen if this happened at Friendship Town? You know, Godzilla decides to pay a visit. Let's see. Oh, gee, Xmas 1. Oh, my. Don't be a snowman and have a kaiju after you. Barney, there can be only one. There was also one on a t-shirt. It had the dinosaur tied to a firecracker, and it said Barney. And then the next shot is a bunch of little purple pieces, and it said Barney Rubble. Oh, this isn't bad taste, even for me. Oh, this isn't bad taste, even for me. Green and white Daleks. You got to lively up yourself, Ebenezer. Marley's Ghost. All right. And there's Agent Pepsi 1. Hello, dear.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well. So we have Agent Pepsi 1, Tormentor of Freshmen.
Somebody has to do it.
Oh, yeah. And actually, that's probably not a dirty job because it's only a dirty job if you don't enjoy the torture.
Oh, yeah, I enjoy tormenting them.
Let's see. Wallace Lang says, whenever I hear the expression like a freight train, I think of the old TV series Petticoat Junction. And Old Man Bird said, last night at the very end of Frolics, a certain supervillain lamented that he didn't get to see Agent Pepsi 1. Do you recall, Raymond? I don't remember if I heard that, but we know why, since she was being tormented at the refreshment stand at the football game. How did that go, Agent Pepsi 1? Give us the story.
Oh, God, it was stupid. No, there's this huge crosstown rivalry here. and it was like 5 minutes to 3. My boss sent me an email, and he said, "Hey, would you like to work the concession stand tonight?" And, oh no, I didn't. But you know how that goes. The boss indicates that he wants you to do something.
Yep, you better do it, or else you'll get the stink eye on Monday.
Yeah, or worse.
Oh.
So I said, "Yes, sir. I'll be happy to do so."
Oh.
And I'm going, "Oh my God, I'm going to kill him." I think I'm going to get me like a voodoo doll, and I'm going to stick like needles and pins into it.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus. Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't terrible. It's just, I mean, I hate the football games. It's just so much traffic. It is so loud.
Uh-huh.
And I said, "Oh God, I don't want to be here."
Well, did you have a decent staff working the stand?
Yeah, for the most part.
Wow. And
Yeah, I
really,
mean,
go ahead.
yeah, I'm a little hoarse from last night, so yeah, I mean, it's really, students come and do it. That's part of the student government.
Mm-hmm.
But on a Friday night, I mean, nobody wants to be there.
Oh, nobody wants to be at a football game?
Yeah, no, not at the football game, at the concession stand.
Ah,
Working.
okay. Ah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, the only good thing is I had a great view of the game.
Ah,
And,
okay.
and I hate football. I hate it.
Hmm.
I don't. I have a hard time understanding what happens, and I've never gotten into it.
Hmm. Okay. When I was back in Cleveland, our organization, there were certain groups that they can make money by working the souvenir shop at the Browns games.
Hmm.
Oh my God, it was just so boring. Well, not boring. I mean, you had a lot of boring while the game's going on, but before, after, and halftime, it was like, oh my God, just people stop coming in. Go away.
Yeah, I mean, they have the concessions. Of course, we can't serve beer or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, look, I mean, I don't want to sit. I don't want to be there barbecuing burgers all night.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do the hot dogs. I don't want to sell the popcorn. And trying to keep the money straight. I mean, that's what I was there for.
Okay.
It's such a pain in the butt.
Mm-hmm. And then you come out of there smelling like food, and you can't get it off for hours.
Yeah, I didn't make it home till like 11:30.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, the bad thing is, like I said, I was right at 3 o'clock when he told me this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going, "You got to be kidding me! I want to go home. I want to go to Friday night frolics."
Yeah, tell them you had a prior engagement.
It doesn't work. It simply doesn't work.
Ah. Oh, well. You did your part, and maybe you won't have to do it again all season.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. But I mean, they have me down for working the prom. I don't want to.
Oh.
I mean, the gentlemen have it easy because they get to wear like a polo.
Mm-hmm.
But all the female teachers, I was supposed to come in a dress.
What?
Yeah, I mean, that is a requirement.
A dress.
I mean, not a formal, not a formal dress, but it's just, it is like all night.
Oh my.
And we don't get out of there till like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, and then like I said, you're smelling like food.
Yeah, I mean, for the prom, not the football game, but
okay, sorry. The prom, okay, yeah, I could see where you got to wear a dress.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind doing that, but it's just, I don't want to be there till 1 o'clock in the morning.
Uh,
In fact, I don't want to see the germ reactors at all.
Yeah, do your time with them and then go. I love. Old Man Bird says, I love football, but stopped watching after they kneeled after during the national anthem. The cheerleaders, the 6 foot, 275-pound men doing forward flip over defenders, the two people hitting like a car crash. What's not to love? Yeah. Wallace Lang says, the problem with working the concession stand is you're not supposed to watch the game. Always sell the food to the spectators again instead.
Yeah, I mean, the only good thing is I got free sodas.
Oh, that'll
And they
work.
got canned Mellow Yellow, which is amazing.
Oh. Not draft?
Yeah, no, they don't have a soda fountain, so it was all canned.
Oh, okay. That's expensive.
Yeah, I mean they sell them for $2 a can.
Oi!
Yeah, I mean they prohibit people from bringing food in the stadium.
Yeah. And you know how they enforce that.
Yeah, actually they do.
Okay.
Yeah, because they have a lot of threats and stuff. And if you want to have like a bag or something, it has to be clear.
Uh-huh.
It's just a hassle.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, it's $2 for a soda. It's $3.50 for a burger.
Oh, that's not bad.
So
Are they
it wasn't bad.
Are they grilled or on a griddle?
Yeah, I mean they're grilled.
Ooh. Yeah, you have the food on you for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I was just flipping burgers, and I was supervising people flipping burgers,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going, what the hell am I doing here?
or the fryer oil. Ugh, that's
Yeah, no, we didn't have a fryer, so that's a good thing.
Oh, okay. Good. Wendy asks, how greasy is the burger?
How shall I put this? Let's just say there was a lot of flames coming out of that grill.
Oof. Oh boy.
Lots and lots of flames.
Ah. So you had to do an oil change in your hair when you got home.
I took a shower, I washed my hair, and I went to bed. And I woke up at like 1:30, maybe 1:45.
Wow.
I said, I know Doomcock is still on. And I logged in and it said streamed 42 seconds ago or something like that. It might have been 42 minutes. I'm going, oh my God, I missed Doomcock.
Mm. Yeah, he actually went to about 2, if I remember right. 2 our time.
Oh, okay, because this must have been like 1:30 or so.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Oh dear.
But yeah, I mean, if they use that 73-27 beef, I would be surprised. I think it's closer to like 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, oh my God. I mean, it smells good, but
Yeah, when you've got 6-foot flames, that's no fun.
oh my God.
I know a lot of the burgers that I've been grilling lately on my grill have been so fatty that I've been getting about 6-foot flames. I'm saying, oh, and then by the time. And
excuse me, just a little. Yeah, I mean, I understand. I do. God. You know how to fix that though, Raymond. Yeah. I mean, I buy this 93.7 beef.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And sometimes they have like chopped sirloin on sale.
Yeah.
It's like 90/10.
Mm-hmm.
And I would highly recommend that. It's a little more expensive, but it
Mhm.
doesn't shrink very much.
Okay.
So you actually get what you pay for.
Uh-huh.
I think the difference is, like I go to corner market, I think it's like $4.99 for a pound of the cheap stuff.
Yeah.
It's like $6.79 for the pound of the sirloin.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't shrink very much. And when the sirloin is on sale, I mean, you get it for like $5.99.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I highly recommend that because there's very little grease that comes off of it.
Okay. Okay. I hope a certain producer is listening. Wallace Lang says, the thing I hate about going to games and open air concerts is that the operators won't allow you to bring your own pop if you don't care for what they sell.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're stuck with what they've got. Old Man Bird says, if I lived in Pennsylvania like you, I'd be seeking out a Philly cheesesteak today. Well, I don't live in Pennsylvania. And neither does Agent Pepsi One. But a Philly cheesesteak does sound good.
It sounds amazing, actually.
Yeah.
And you know what really sounds good?
Huh.
Today is Saturday, and I didn't do what I normally do, which is go by Subway and get their ultimate BMT.
Okay.
Because that's on sale.
Okay.
But it's coming. It's coming tonight. That's where I'm going.
All right.
The hell with cooking. I'm just going to go there.
After the show, you will make a Subway run.
You know that's right. Yeah, the only thing I can tell you is do not have the Philly cheesesteak at Subway.
Yeah.
It is not very good.
Yeah. We haven't done Subway in ages. We haven't even done like Jimmy John's. We primarily go to Firehouse Subs.
Yeah, oh my God. If I had a firehouse that's close, that's where I'd be going.
Yeah.
But the closest one is in Madison, it's like 57 miles one way.
Oy. Another go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they give you this EF card to buy classroom supplies.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, I mean, you can buy them, in many different locations.
Mm-hmm.
But Walmart, there's a Walmart here, but it is so difficult to get the number right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's such a pain in the butt. So I go to the Madison Office Depot, and they just look it up in their folder. And right down the street from them is a firehouse.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but it's just like I said, it's 57 miles one way.
Yeah. Ugh. That's Well, I discovered Firehouse Subs when I did a TD when I did a conference or a training school at near Atlanta. And that's where I discovered it and fell in love with it. And fortunately, where I live, about 12 miles away, they have one. But my guilty pleasure is Sonic. I love Sonic. And unfortunately, there is both Sonics that I know of that are close to me are both half-hour drives.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Sonic about 3-4 miles from here.
Oh.
But you don't want to go there. I believe me, you don't want to go to that one.
No?
It's the nastiest, the worst.
Mm.
But, luckily there was also a Whataburger around here.
Ah. I think we did a water. Did we do a water burger when we went to Arizona, or was that an In and Out?
I think it was a Whataburger, but not great.
Okay, yeah. When we went for my graduation in Prescott, Arizona, there was a water burger there, and it wasn't that good.
Oh, really? The Whataburger here is amazing.
Mm.
And here, there's one in Childress that, that's where I learned to go to Whataburger.
Mm.
And here, the thing is, it's all about, I guess it's who makes the burgers. Because, they make them fresh.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Yeah.
it's that. But, if you have the spicy chicken sandwich,
Ah.
that is what you should get at Whataburger.
You guys don't have a Five Guys, do you?
There's one in Biloxi.
Oh, okay.
That's 4.5 hours.
Oi. Wow. We've got a Five Guys. No, we don't have a Five Guys in Martinsburg, do we?
Yeah, no.
No, we don't.
There's supposedly it's going to be one moving in at the new area down there.
Yeah, I know that. It's right by the Starbucks, by our nearby grocery store. So we're gonna have a Five Guys there, along with a Wawa. Why we need a Wawa, I don't understand. We got Sheets is out the yazoo.
What?
Well, have you heard of Wawa? It's a gas convenience.
I have not.
Okay, I think that's I'm not sure where Wawa is. I know Sheets is a Pennsylvania mid-Atlantic gas convenience. Gas convenience store. And I mean, I'm like, God, why are they bringing all these gas stations? Wendy says Firehouse Subs is the best. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Firehouse is amazing.
Mhm.
Hey, listen, there used to be a place called Blimpies.
I remember Blimpies.
Yeah, I mean, they were good.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I used to go to Quiznos a lot. There used to be a Quiznos right down from USM in Hattiesburg.
Uh-huh.
I would stop there for lunch, and they were really good.
Yeah, we had a Quiznos where we lived in Maryland. And now there's a Jersey Mike's near us, which I really meh. Old Man Bird says, I thought, Five Guys is so greasy the fries fall through the bag. Oh, yeah, they do. Let's see. Yeah, we're in West Virginia near the PA border. Fez is in PA, northern PA.
Yeah, I'm all the way down here in Mississippi.
Uh-huh. I tell you, it's not that far. Just
I need a plane. Anybody but my husband's flying. It'll be okay. Anybody but him.
just like I told you, grab his ear, twist it, and say, okay, you're gonna get me a pass. And we're gonna fly to Dulles.
It doesn't work like that anymore, unfortunately.
That sucks.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's not true. I mean, that is not true. It's like a space available thing that they do.
Uh-huh.
You know how full flights are.
Yeah. Been there, done that. In my hometown, there's only one Sonic that's right next to a Walmart. I choose not to go to either of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, here there is a Mexican restaurant that's next to the Walmart, which is actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like a greasy spoon Mexican restaurant. But they have amazing fajitas.
Oh. I tried. There was this taco place on the road that I usually do from going from work to home, and It's called DF Tacos, and I've seen it, and I kept forgetting to check it out. And one day I got to check it out, and I forgot what I got. I know I got a burrito, but they have something called a machete. It's a 12-inch burrito.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
Yeah. I thought about getting it. I may get it next time.
Jesus, I think I just gained 5 pounds thinking about it.
I know.
Oh my God. I mean, that's so.
I mean, if I can't eat it all, I can always take it for leftovers for the next few days for lunches.
Yeah, or you can give some to your friend Trike.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Trike is like right there going, well.
I want the whole thing.
Yeah, he does. Wawa is a convenience store at one point. They did not all have gas stations in New Jersey. Some do, some they don't. They make a decent sub. Okay.
Yeah, here in Biloxi, there are these gas stations called Fayards.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, they are. Oh God, I think they're branded BP, but they're like Fayards gas stations.
Yeah.
And 2 of them have like these grills where they make subs, hot subs, and they're really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, I mean, it's 4.5 hours one way to Biloxi.
Oh man. Are you anywhere near civilization?
Let me put it this way: Vicksburg is halfway between Monroe and Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, literally halfway.
Yeah.
Was it maybe like 10 miles?
Okay.
But I mean, this is just a small town. It's like 12,000 people.
Mm.
So I mean, they're not going to have a lot. I mean, they got a Walmart. They got they have a Burger King, which you should not eat at. They have a Sonic next to the Burger King, which you should not eat at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Dairy Queen is nice though.
Yeah, our Dairy Queen is nice too. We can get a nice burger there, and of course, Trike gets a puppy cone, which is usually inhaled by the time he gets there.
Hey Raymond, hey Old Man Bird said when I lived in Biloxi, Sicily's Pizza Buffet was my favorite. Yeah, they kind of moved. They're now in Lemoyne, going into Ocean Springs. But
Where's that? I didn't see that.
It's the last thing above Snorted.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, but they moved there. They're on Lemoyne Boulevard now, and the last time I went, I used to love to go to Sicily's because they have a buffet, but they'll make you a pizza that you want. But and you have the buffet.
Okay.
It's all included, but their quality has come down a lot. It's just not the same. Yeah, and as far as the buffets at the casinos, I don't think any of those casinos have a buffet anymore.
I know. We had in the local casino here, when I first started working where I do, they had a buffet, and we did a lot of going away parties there at the buffet. And I guess after the bug, they discontinued the casino. I mean, they didn't discontinue the casino. They discontinued the buffet. I don't know what's there. And I haven't been in there in a long time, mainly because I can't go through the smoke.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that I don't like either. Now, if you ever get to Biloxi, though, the Palace Casino is smoke-free.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't like to smoke either because I don't smoke, and neither does my husband.
Yeah.
But with the buffets, I know when I was working at the Hard Rock, they had a buffet, but I mean, it's all gone. I think the only time they still do a buffet is like for Christmas or Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Then it's like $100 a plate.
Oof.
No, I mean, it's just, I mean, for a God, I can't speak today either. For a lot less in Biloxi, for example, you can go to Mary Mahoney's, for example, which is right across the street from the Boulevard.
Uh-huh.
He, I don't do seafood, as you know, but they have the most divine ham and cheese po' boys.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, they make their bread themselves.
Ooh. Sounds like I need to make a trip down there.
Oh my God, it's really good. And for the po' boy and stuff, it's really, I mean, for what you get, it's really not that expensive. I mean,
Oh.
it is. I mean, it is. It's like $25, and you get the po' boy and a drink, and you know what I'm saying, and some homemade chips. But I mean, it's well worth it. It is so much better than, say, Subway or Firehouse. It's just in a different league.
Yeah. What's the name of the place?
At Mary Mahoney's.
Oh, okay. Because I know there was a place in Shreveport, Louisiana, that was called Po' Boys. I loved eating there.
Yeah, this place is the oldest restaurant in Mississippi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's from 1736 or something like that.
Wow. Cool. Wallace Lang says, I live in a house that's almost halfway between two separate McDonald's restaurants.
Ew, McDonald's. I haven't been to McDonald's in probably, God, it's been at least 4 or 5 years.
I used to like BK years ago, but they went downhill.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth?
Let's see. I stayed at the Beau Rivage. Luckily, sweated out more in the humidity than the buffet I inhaled in April.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Old Man Bird, is the buffet still there? Because I haven't been to the Beau in probably 2 or 3 years. Yeah, I go next door to the Hard Rock, which I think is a better casino. But
oh, you're near a Hard Rock?
Yeah, there's a big Hard Rock casino right next to the Boulevard.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I stayed in let's see. I stayed in the Seminole Hard Rock in Tampa, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nice place.
Yeah, I mean, it's the Hard Rock is really nice. I like all the memorabilia, the music memorabilia.
Wendy says the last time I ate at McDonald's was before the lockdowns.
Yeah, I mean that's true. I mean, the last time I've been to McDonald's was probably, oh my God, it was in, I would say 2018, maybe 2019. It's just I cannot deal with McDonald's anymore.
Well, the last time I went to McDonald's was when I was in Cleveland, when my mom's last week, my mom's last day, I only went to McDonald's because my stepdaughter works there. So we went there and we talked and stuff like that. And that's the last time I went to McDonald's. And that's the only reason is she worked there.
McDonald's, I mean, McDonald's does have good milkshakes and they do have good fries, but I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Old Man Bird's talking about, Ruth's Chris Steakhouse at the Hard Rock. Yeah, I mean, those are good.
I think we have one. I think there's one in DC, but I'm not going to DC just to try that.
Yeah, I mean, but this stuff is so expensive. Stephen and I went to Binion's at the, what was it? That was up in Tunica. It was at the Caesar's Palace there.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, that was, it was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We spent way too much.
Ah.
You know, it's very strange that I got a menu without any prices. And I saw his menu and I'm going, oh my God, this stuff is expensive.
Mm. Wallace Lang says there's a Hard Rock casino in my hometown, but I only go to it when there's a concert. Yeah.
And that's the only way that I would go to a casino nowadays. I just don't like going anymore. It's just,
Stepdaughter, old man, stepdaughter, baby dolphins. Oh dear. Let's see. I think it's time. Unfortunately, she's Agent Pepsi one. No, you're here. Wendy Trauma Warrior is unfortunately under the weather, so she can't do this. So I'm going to take one for the crowd, for the pod. And Wendy started these ice cream sandwich competition, taste testing. And I did one.
Feel like it's a hardship eating ice cream.
So I'm going to do one right now.
inhale.
What?
I said inhale. That's what I do with ice cream sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
Whoop, they're gone.
Sandra, can you get me a ice cream sandwich? Your pick.
Which one do you want?
What's up here?
The churros and the salted caramel.
Get me the salted caramel.
Oh my God. Oh. You're making me so damn hungry.
I'll make you feel better. I'll make it feel better because I'll sing you the song if you want.
I said, okay, but you know, I mean, Max Redstone just said no fair.
Oh, yeah.
Neapolitan. You know what? That's my favorite kind of ice cream sandwich.
No hair, no fair. We're holding an ice cream sandwich pop quiz when you know all I have is store brand Neapolitan.
Yeah, I'll take that any day.
None of the weird stuff, huh, Agent Pepsi One?
No, not. No, give me the store brand Neapolitan. That is good enough for me.
Phantom Outsider says, "Here comes the brain freeze."
Frank wants to share already.
Oh no!
So we get into the freezer and then he saw him coming in here with this.
Uh-oh. All right. Let me bring on the camera. Put the camera on. There I am. And I don't, oh boy. Yes, I have a.
Frank's right by you. I know he is.
Right there.
Look at that. Of course. I mean, absolutely. That's where he has to be.
Yep. He's over there going, you know you're going to give me some.
Yeah, you're going to take one tiny bite. I'll get the rest.
Yeah, that's what he'll do. All right. Okay, Wendy, this is for you. Ooh. Oh, wow. I like it. It's under wafers.
Oh my God, that looks really good.
Yeah.
Jesus, that looks good.
Wafers. All right. Let's see. Oh, this is good.
I want the ice cream. Oh God, no! You are evil, famous evil.
I'm an evil dolphin, huh?
Just eat more slowly.
What?
Eat more slowly and just show the ice cream sandwich a lot. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. You don't know close up of the ice cream sandwich. You got to do it right. There you go.
Oh, look
my
at that.
God.
Yeah. And it's, oh my goodness. Hello, Lenrod. Hail from the Curious Crow in Circle Pines, Minnesota. Can't stay, just gonna say hi. Hello, Lenrod. I am eating sea salt and caramel ice cream sandwich. And it is good.
Terrible. It is good. I will boycott. Boycott.
Okay, I'm gonna close it so Wendy I'm gonna close it so that Agent Pepsi 1 doesn't have a conniption anymore.
It won't help. It just will not help. Oh, God.
Wendy
Once
says,
you see it, you can't unsee it.
what?
So I said, once you see it, you can't unsee it.
That's true, especially as good as it is. Oh, and Trike just plopped on the floor trying to get more. Unfortunately, there's a lot of chocolate on the wafers.
Yeah, but that's a good thing, though.
Yeah. Wendy says, I'm eating a generic purple popsicle. So what is the Curious Crow, Lenrod? Is that a restaurant or a hotel or what?
Yeah, it sounds like a truck stop.
Yeah, it does.
You know, and we're in Circle Pines, Minnesota. I mean, it could be like anywhere in the
That's
middle of
true.
like nowhere.
That's true. Minnesota, it's definitely a lot of nowhere. A lot of cold nowhere.
Exactly.
Let's get that right. I used to get ice cream sandwiches years ago, but nowadays I get ice cream in plastic drums and ice cream cones to eat that way instead.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I just try not to have any ice cream.
Heaven forbid, Agent Pepsi.
Yeah, because if I have ice cream, I eat the whole thing.
Oh.
You know, like half a gallon.
Oh.
Like a day and a half.
Oh.
I can't have ice cream. I have no self-control. I admit it, I have none. Oh, ice cream.
Yeah, Wendy, you got to get that.
There's a certain dolphin I know.
What?
She said she doesn't have any self-control. I said neither does a certain dolphin I know.
Oh, did you hear that when Agent Pepsi one?
I did. Yeah, I mean, right? That's when Sandra says you don't have self-control. I mean, she's probably right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was good. Okay, Wendy, that one. Look for it. It's I don't know what brand it was because it didn't have a label, but it was a sea salt and caramel. What? Did you hear him sniffing? He was over there. Oh, yeah. Oh, what? No. Go away. Oh.
He doesn't want to go away. He wants an ice cream sandwich.
Oh, and left me a threatening toot.
Of course.
Mm.
That brand was Tillamook.
It's what?
At least he didn't gas you.
Oh, he did.
Oh, is it bad?
Oh, that's bad. Okay, the brand is, and there's Sandra. Hello, Sandra. The brand is Tillamook.
Okay.
Tillamook. And no, I don't want another one right now. Ooh. Oh,
Wait a minute. King Sandra,
Oh.
you gave him the whole box.
oh. Okay. You talked me into it. Stop it.
Oh my God.
There it is.
This one is called Fat Boy. And this is a churro sandwich. Cinnamon churro.
Okay.
Ooh.
Although I do not like churros at all.
Yeah, I'm Wendy's gonna take a look for it at the store. Max says, turns out my popsicle is orange. And Tillamook makes really good aged cheddar as well as ice cream. Okay. All right, let's see what this one. Okay, this one. And I don't know why she gave this to me.
To eat. I'm not going to say anything. I am not going to say anything.
Pudgy! Pudgy!
Hey.
It's Mr. Raymond time. 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 And Sandra too. Yay!
Yay!
Hi, Mr. Raymond.
Hello.
Hi, Agent Pepsi One.
Hey.
Look at this, Pudgy.
Oh boy, you got a s'more.
No, it is a cinnamon churro ice cream sandwich.
Ah, boy.
Forbidden.
What was that, Agent Pepsi One?
Yes, they should be forbidden.
Max
Yeah,
says,
Pudgy thought you said it's for dinner, and actually, yeah, that's correct. With in the words of Cobalt, with a pot of black coffee.
mm,
Oh God. Oh my God.
Pudgy's gotta be careful. Pudgy's gotta be careful, because earlier today, Cobalt made a big pot of something called cowboy coffee, which even Pudgy knows. It's not, the only reason why it's called cowboy coffee is because typically it's made by cowboys, but it's not. It's nothing special. It's a pot of water, and you put the coffee grounds in it, and you boil the heck out of it. But see, the thing is whenever Cobalt makes the cowboy coffee, it comes out really, really smooth, and there's no bitterness to it. So the problem is that whenever he makes a thing of this stuff, he's drinking coffee all day long, and it's not just like not like a typical little drip pot that has the 12 cups. No. We're talking like 84 cups of coffee made in one go.
oh my.
God.
Is he leaving gas on me?
Yes, he's leaving gas on me.
Good.
It's gonna be wet. My hands are sticky.
Well, 15 and you-
All right.
Now, for everybody listening at home, Mr. Raymond's talking about an ice cream sandwich and nothing else. So YouTube, he's not doing anything naughty. Pudgy promises.
Well, eating an ice cream sandwich can be naughty, as it's very decadent. Woo! The cinnamon on this.
I do want to comment on what Pudgy said about coffee.
Mm-hmm.
This happened yesterday too. I was in my planning period, which is the second class period. And the librarian always had a pot of coffee. So I went over there to see if there's any left. And she hands me this styrofoam cup. It must have been, I'm telling you, with like 20 ounces, 24 ounces. I just filled it to the top. And, I thought that was a good idea, and I put some hot chocolate mix in it. And at the beginning of third block, the students had just arrived. I had a tinkle really bad.
Oh.
I got, I got another teacher. I got a teacher next door to come, to check on the students. So I came back, and 15 minutes later, guess who had a tinkle again? Yeah.
Well, that's coffee.
Yeah, but you don't have that cowboy coffee where they drink like a pot in the morning.
Mm.
You know what they say? 1 cup in, 5 cups out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pudgy's heard that before. And Topo likes making coffee with hot chocolate too. He always tells Pudgy it's loaded hot chocolate because of the extra caffeine content
Oh my
in it.
God.
Although, here's the thing: every so often, Topo gets this coffee. It's in a yellow tin or a yellow foil wrap brick, and it's in Spanish, and it's the stuff that you use to make Cuban coffee. So you take a Cuban coffee, and especially if you make it in the cowboy fashion, along with the hot chocolate packet, with the marshmallows. You gotta have the marshmallows. It's state law, and and you make a big cup of this stuff. Oh my goodness, Pudgy had a teaspoon of it. Pudgy was bouncing for 14 hours.
Actually, Pudgy, I was gonna ask if you went into orbit.
Very close.
Did you say hi to the ISS when you went up?
No, but there was a really confused Air Force guy in a big, long black plane that said SR-71 on the side.
Oh my God.
And then when Pudgy bounced up again, they're like, "Hi, Pudgy," and Pudgy waved, and then Pudgy went back down, and then eventually the coffee wore off, and then Pudgy's like, 5 o'clock in the morning the next day, Pudgy's like, "Pudgy wants to go to sleep."
That's why I only have 1 cup a day.
Yeah, which is 40 ounces.
Max Redstone says if you were gonna go the fat boy route, you got to do the birthday cake. It's the only way. That was actually good. The cinnamon was definitely rich. So that was Fat Boy Churro, Wendy. Let's see. Old Man Bird says brisket for trike. Phantom Outsider says for his next presentation, and this is an insulin pump that comes when you ate way too much ice cream all at once. That's true.
Yeah, the absolute best ice cream that Pudgy sometimes gets, and it's not available all the time. Okay, so it's chocolate fudgy wudgy ice cream, and then it's got chocolate ripple fudge in it, and then
Oh my God.
and then peanut butter fudge, and then
I don't like peanut butter.
and then Reese's peanut butter cups, and then marshmallow fluff, and chocolate chips, and Pudgy's like, "Oh, Cobalt, we gotta go to the store." And Cobalt's like, "I keep looking for it, but it's not in the store anymore." And a little, not the gallon. They don't make it in gallon size anymore. Even though Pudgy and Cobalt always bought the gallon and sent to the store, the nice grocery store people. When it comes in, call us. We will buy it all. And they never did, because the reason why. Once they found out from us, and Cobalt and Pudgy kept talking about it, one of the store employees bought a gallon of it, and then the next time Cobalt and Pudgy went there, they were bouncing, running around. Boy, they never stocked the pet food outlet that fast before, and Pudgy's like, "Oh boy."
Oh, and Tim with a $2 super chat. Pudgy, do the honor.
Boom.
Thank you, Tim, for that $2 super chat. And let's see.
Yeah, that happened to Pudgy after the special medicine kicked in.
Oh, there are a lot of ice cream products that are made by Blue Bunny, which has their production plant about 60 to 65 miles north of my hometown.
Yeah, and Pudgy's very glad the Blue Bunny got their act together because they kept having listeria and other icky illnesses for a while. You know, it turns out, everybody, that washing equipment makes sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Sure, I mean, you have to ask Wendy about that. They wash equipment that's in the operating room. What are these stains on the scalpel? It'll be okay.
Iowa just went up in my rankings. Sandra says, go ahead.
I was going to say, I mean, I really like Blue Bunny ice cream, but Brian's is better.
Well, okay, here's the thing. Where Pudgy is, you know, in Pudgy's part of the world, okay, so Blue Bunny is sold, but it's only sold as novelty. So you can only get like the ice cream sandwiches or the little, you know, those little plastic cups, and you take the wax paper off top, and then it has the wooden spoon. So you can get the novelties where Pudgy is, but if you want to, you know, like either the pint or the little waxy paper container or the plastic bucket, you have to go with, you know, it's either Hagen's or of course, all ice cream is good, at least according to Pudgy. So if you can, you know, if it's $7 for Ben and Jerry's in the little thingy, or you can get $7 for a full gallon of chocolate fudge ripple. Pudgy's like, we're gonna get the gallon.
Damn straight.
Darn straight. Sandra says, coincidentally enough, I have a little cup of BB chocolate ice cream that's left over from when the kids were here a few weeks ago.
Ah, boy.
And
Raymond, she had that cup of ice cream, not you. If you're going to eat it in front of you, this is so good.
Yeah. Old Man Bird says, now we know the source of the UAP videos.
Yeah, P stands for Pudgy.
P stands for Pudgy. And yes, I'm ready. Okay, here we go. More memes from FKHC 2005. All right, let's see. All right, okay. Warful House. That's funny. All right. If Chuck Norris had performed in 300, the film would be called One. I like that one. Oh, ooh, that would be good. I bet this suitcase is jam packed.
Can you imagine if you took that to the airport?
Oh, yeah, the TSA people would be taking it and eating the jelly out of it. Oh, the same idea with a different design.
That's just not right. That's just so not right.
But it's a good idea.
It's not right.
Oh, tables are for eating customers only. Oh, no loitering. Oh, God. That's bad. That's in very bad taste, so to speak. When Mother Nature drinks 3 Red Bulls. That's a good one.
God, look at that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's just wrong. Wonder Bread woman with her miracle whip. Oh,
I kind of like that costume.
oh yeah. Oh dear.
I'm thinking about what to do for Halloween. I was going
Ah.
to come as one of the moon-based girls, but that was amazing.
Aunt May, Uncle Ben's dead. That's right. Dead serious about great responsibility. Oh. What, Trike? It's just a book. No harm ever came from reading a book. That's cute. Oh. What? You stuck up half-witted, scruffy, looking nerf herder. Hey, lady, you call him Dr. Jones. Oh. Oh, now it took me a couple seconds, but yeah, I got it. Oh, that one is. Oh, he left. Man, they were that bad that it knocked Pudgy off. Dang. Or did Pudgy drink 3 Red Bulls?
or did StreamYards boot him like it booted me the first time I tried to get on today?
Probably. Man. Don't want to see Pudgy drink 3 Red Bulls. Oh, no. Snort when it goes Snuffles. And I'll buy that for $1. That rainbow was the scene of a unicorn chili cook-off. Oh, dear.
Oh, that is bad.
That is bad. I am planning on wearing a Superman 1978 costume for Halloween. I'm probably gonna wear my Star Trek my Sandra homemade Star Trek shirt.
I'm gonna look for the Wonder Bread woman costume.
If you ask a certain person nicely and you can find a way for her to get it down to you, she may take you up on it. I'm getting a pregnant silence behind me.
Yeah, I mean,
I will dress as Gru from Despicable Me.
Yeah, if you dress as Gru, I'll come as a minion. That would be interesting.
Snort is going as a polar bear. It's my normal look. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Currently, which Kirk lady looks better? So far, the Orion slave girl is at 43%, and slave Leia is at 57%. What?
The green one it's Harvey's mommy's.
Yeah. Oh, so you did see the picture.
I did.
Did you see the slave Leia?
I did.
I'm sure there's a lot of people with the sign saying Kirk was here.
Leia should be enslaved. You say bad things about the Empire. It's all over.
Yeah.
It's all over.
Phantom Outsider says, as hyper as Pudgy Hedgehog is, if he drank 3 Red Bulls, he'd either suffer a massive coronary or be able to travel in time and not in normal linear way.
Very well be.
Well, that's what happens when he has Nutella. Nutella is where he's been able to travel through time. Okay, this one is not gone. Okay, let's see if I can bring this up. It's kind of small. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Nope, I don't have a zoom here. As a child, these were my role models. From then, I learned about compassion, cooperation, determination, duty, friendship, honor, love, loyalty, and self-reliance. So true.
Mr. Phantom Outsider, that is not correct. You have the wrong picture. The picture you need is Emperor Palpatine and Darth Vader.
Old man says, I went to the doctor and I told him I wanted a vasectomy. He told him, with your face, you don't need one. Oh, an old Dangerfield joke. Oh. And we don't have a picture of Old Man Bird for the kitty table. What do you think? Kitty, Slapshot, or the pit?
That one, if you could do like Rodney Dangerfield brought the jokes, that would be the pit.
Yeah. Hello, welcome back, Pudgy. What happened? You had some Red Bull?
No, the special medicine that Pudgy took resulted in hashtag Pudgy Boom.
Oh, hello, Cobalt.
Wait. Pudgy, are you pushing buttons again?
Oh, dear.
Hey, y'all, I think it's time for my subway run before it gets too late.
Okay.
So.
Well, wait, let me do your song.
Okay.
All right. Let me do her song. It is done. And Sandra's saying, no. Tough.
Yes.
What? So
yes, do my song, please.
All right. Okay. Let me find it. Okay. Where is it? I know I have it.
Yeah. You should sing about torturing a Frenchman one day.
Okay, got it. Okay, to the tune of Secret Agent Man. There's a teacher who leaves a life of danger. To every branch she meets, he stays a stranger. Where if every class she makes, another chance he takes, odds are they won't live to see tomorrow. Agent Pepsi 1, Agent Pepsi 1. They've given her a number and taken away her name. Beware of her pretty face that you find. Her pretty face can hide an evil mind. Oh boy, yes it can. Oh, be careful what you say, or you give yourself away. Odds are they won't live to see tomorrow.
Teen Titans.
Agent Pepsi 1. Agent Pepsi 1. They've given her a number and taken away her name. Agent Pepsi 1. Agent
Yes, you should subscribe to Mr. Raymond here on YouTube.
They've given her a number and taken away her name. Swinging on the Vegas Strip one day.
Follow Mr. Raymond.
And then shopping at Macy's the next day.
You can subscribe too.
Oh no, the breath will slip while you're speaking from your lips. Oh, God, you won't live to see tomorrow. Agent G1, Agent G1. They've given him a number and taken away her name. Agent Pepsi 1. Agent Pepsi won. They've given her a number and taken away her name. Dun, 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 dun. There you go.
Thank you. I love that song.
I'm glad you do. So you enjoy your subway run. I hope you come back. We will probably still be on till about 8:30, 9 o'clock. So our time.
Okay. Hey, one more thing before I go. I wanted to remind you to send me the script for Wednesday.
Okay.
I don't thi-
You
I
have
don't
it.
think I have. I do.
Yeah.
Okay, let me take a look.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in the place
That's in the place by
next
the
to the thing.
Yeah. Yeah. If you don't, let me know.
Okay.
All right. See ya.
Love y'all.
All right. Love you, Agent
Bye.
Pepsi One. All right. Pudgy. Agent.
Yeah, Pudgy was helping.
Yeah, I know. I bet you do good on the guitar. Ding, 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 ding. Be a good accompanist with the guitar.
Oh,
Yeah. If Pudgy Hedgehog drinks a Red Bull, he'll be able to hit all the buttons in Cobalt's home at once.
what's a Red Bull?
It's an energy. Think of that Cowboy Coffee.
Oh wait,
times
is it the
4.
stuff? That stuff in the blue cans? You know, and it costs like $20.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cobalt told Pudgy's not allowed to drink that stuff.
Sandra told Raymond he's not around. Sandra told Raymond that he's not allowed to drink that stuff.
Well, yeah, because of all the caffeine in it, you know, and you gotta protect your heart.
That's true. Wallace Lang says, I think that Pudgy Hedgehog is so hyperactive that if he is giving a stimulant, he would probably explode.
Yeah, Pudgy typically sticks with the all-natural stuff, coffee and Nutella. Although Pudgy's gotta be very, very careful because every so often Pudgy time travels, and then Pudgy gets to talk to that nice Grover Cleveland guy. Boy, Pudgy wonders if he ever won his election.
Ah. You never found out, huh?
No, unfortunately, Pudgy had to go. The time travel wore off. It only lasted for a short period of time, and he's like, "Hi, Pudgy, what are you doing back here?" And Pudgy's like, "What are you doing in Pennsylvania?" And he's like, "Oh, well, I was visiting some farms." And Pudgy's like, "Oh." He had to go to the farm to talk to the guy to secure support for the thing, and Pudgy's like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense."
Mm-hmm. I don't think he did FKHC. At least I didn't hear it. So if I didn't hear it, it didn't count.
FKHC, but whenever Pudgy pushed the button to sound like Cobalt, Pudgy said hashtag Pudgy boob. So there's a word before that. So loophole.
Yeah. Okay, come on. Where are you?
That's the best button that Pudgy has. That Pudgy can push the button and sound like Cobalt, because that means
I am an adult human male. And yes, I would like to buy cookies for Pudgy Hedgehog.
Oh. Okay. Here is more memes. Okay. So Pudgy can imitate Cobalt and get cookies over the phone.
yeah, that's very true.
And then Cobalt finds out when he sees the bank statement.
Oh yeah, and then Cobalt flies down to Pudgy's house and knocks on the door and says, "Pudgy, did you really go? to the cookie store and buy 15 dozen worth of macadamia nut cookies, and Pudgy's like, well, the squirrels came over and they really wanted macadamia nut cookies, and then they got sad because the macadamia nut cookies didn't immediately show up, and Pudgy's like, well, it has to be delivered first. And then, like 2 days later, all these cardinals start showing up with box after 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 box. And of course, Pudgy invited them in for tea and cookies. So, about half the cookies went to the squirrels, another quarter went to the cardinals, and Pudgy got the rest. And then Cobalt stops by and says, did you save one for me? And Pudgy's like, uh-oh. And then Cobalt walked off, shaking his head, and then that's the reason why Pudgy now has something called a purchase limit on the Pudgy card.
That's probably a good idea. All right, here's some Star Trek memes. The greatest is Wrath of Khan. Second best. What, Pudge?
True.
Second best, The Undiscovered Country. Yeah, I can see that. Middle of the pack, The Search for Spock.
Pudgy doesn't like that one.
Faded Glory, The Voyage Home.
That was the one that got like the most commercial success. Because it had the environmental theme and the whale and the pretty lady with the poofy hair.
Mm-hmm. Take care, Max Redstone. Gonna bug out. Nap time. Have a great night. Take care. Shana Tova, and we will see you next week. We'll see you
Bye,
on
Max.
Wednesday. We'll see you on Wednesday. Happy New Year. Okay. Faded Glory. Meh was the motion picture. Yeah.
What do you mean, meh? That doesn't make any sense.
It was a good picture in its own way.
Okay, that movie came out first.
Yeah.
And it either came out in like it was definitely they started making it in the late 70s. And by the time they released that movie, they used the state-of-the-art of everything in it to be able to make that movie. So, yeah, it's not going to look as good as, like Undiscovered Country because, well, they, like 20-something years had passed, and computer technology greatly increased over that time frame.
Mm-hmm.
Although there is one thing that you can't say meh to that movie. All right, so Kirk took over the ship from the actual captain.
Yep.
He could have just stayed in the background, and acted as an advisor, like Mr. Spock and all the other characters on the ship. But no, he had to be Mr. Smarty Pants and take over command. And then it's like, okay. That's the reason why in the Federation, if you have an Enterprise, basically nobody gets to be the captain other than Kirk or Picard.
Yeah. And then the last one, what were they thinking? The Final Frontier. I think we can all agree with that.
Which Star Trek was that, Mr. Raymond?
That was 5. That was where Spock has a brother, and they went to the center of the galaxy.
Oh, yeah, the Cybok, and they went to the center of the universe.
Yeah. That's the problem. Go ahead.
Well, there's 2 things that Pudgy always thinks of when Pudgy watches that movie with Cobalt. Number 1, Ahura got to dance with feathers. And it's a very good thing that Pudgy didn't get to see what was above the feathers. Otherwise, that movie's rating would have gone way up.
Mm-hmm. And you'd have the censor blankie. Right.
And then number 2 is, why is Mr. Fez in the center of the universe?
True. Oh my!
If you think about it, everyone, think about it right now. the alien being that claimed to be God for the universe, it looks a lot like Mr. Fez.
Yes, it does. Oh, I'm gonna get him tonight. Yeah.
What does God need with a starship? Well, he had to get back to Pittston.
Oh God. And Fed's probably gonna be listening, and we're gonna see something concerning that.
Hey, Mr. Fez, Pudgy has an idea.
Yeah. Put Fez in the center of the universe because that's where he was.
Oh man, which of the pod would be Cybok? You know, Mr. Raymond would look good as Cybok.
Huh. That would be. Yeah, I'd make a pretty good Cybok. Sci-fi props. I know they're just toys, but they're really cool toys.
Hey, if you think about it, especially the 60s Star Trek, they had to make props that would be believable.
Uh-huh.
So they actually, the people, the prop masters, using what they had access to, they did a really good job with the phasers and the tricorders and all the nifty stuff. Even in Next Generation, they still had the flippy tricorder thingy. So it wasn't like green screened into their hand. Now, whenever they opened the tricorder, all of the different things that you would see on the screen, those were computer graphics. But even still, having an actual physical thing to hold, actually, is really good, for acting purposes.
Yeah. Let's see.
If you're holding a green noodle, and they're gonna green screen it in afterwards, it's like, oh, look at my super duper laser sword, and it's like, what laser sword? So even the actor's like, oh, whatever. I'm holding a giant pickle.
No, Bones. Let me guess. He's dead.
Boy, wouldn't that be funny? Like especially in Star Wars, everyone's using Heinz pickles, instead of lightsabers because Heinz sponsored the next Star Wars movie. The power of dill compels you.
We can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind. This is why I'm not allowed in Home Depot. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, then all the kids walk past and like, what's that? Nobody has any idea.
Yeah. So true. And there's the link for Fett's channel. Wallace Lang says, my favorite Star Trek movies are Star Trek 2, Star Trek 3, and Star Trek 4. Yeah.
Pudgy was watching, it was a YouTube thingy, and it was, a lot of it was black and white footage.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why it was black and white footage was because even though they shot most of Star Trek 1 in color, they had to shoot certain scenes in black and white because of the different effects that they were going to add on. Pudgy thinks it was something called rotoscope. So, well, the video was shown. It was like these extra 5 minutes that was going to be put into Star Trek 1, and 3 of the minutes was extra scenes within V'ger, and
as if they needed 3 extra scenes.
What? No. It really did. It explained more of what was going on with V'ger, but
Okay.
they cut it for time and also because of the expense of the rotoscoping.
Mm-hmm.
So it was shown when Spock hit the thruster and went through the aperture.
Mm-hmm.
There was a part that was he flew through another room and then and went through another aperture. So
Yeah.
the other room was showing all sorts of other vessels that V'ger had collected, and one of them was very strange in its configuration. It was a cube.
Ooh.
So even back in those days, they were thinking about including the Borg into Star Trek.
Wow.
So there was a cube, and there was Klingon and other vessels that was just in this loading area. And then there was another part where it was on the bridge, and it was Walter Canning and George Takei, and they're talking about something, and they were talking about a rescue mission to get Spock back, and they could fire a torpedo.
Mhm.
So it's one of those things. Like the second scene, it makes sense why they cut it. It really didn't add anything, but that first scene, it was cut purely for financial reasons.
Mm.
If they had the budget, available, and they were real close to the top end of the budget as is, they would have probably included that one part, because it was only like 3 extra minutes.
Yeah. Lagata says, other than Aurora's getting to sing once more, as she sang in the TV series, which is true, but the plot was horrible. Yeah. I think that's probably what gave Klutzman the idea of Burnham. Ugh.
Now, Star Trek Discovery was made for one specific reason:
Okay.
to retain the rights for Paramount.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, retain the rights for CBS and for Paramount.
Mhm.
So, they made it, and also it's because Pudgy watched the Midnight Dead people and the Doomcock channel and a whole bunch of other places. They made it because Netflix gave them enough money to make 3 seasons of it.
Mhm.
If Netflix had said, we're going to give you enough for 1 season, they would have made their 1 season, and then it probably would have failed, and CBS would have canceled it right then and there.
Yeah.
But because they had 3, they're like, okay, well, we got guaranteed 3 season contract money. What do we do? And then someone said, well, what if? And the one guy that knew Star Trek, they said, go get coffee. And they locked them out of the room, and then they came up with that.
Yeah.
And then once he got back in the room, he's like, what the heck is this?
Yeah, it's like they pat him on the head and say, go sit in the corner.
Yeah, then there was a story that there was that one guy, and they accused him of all sorts of things, and then eventually they fired him. And he had been, he hadn't worked on a Star Trek show, but he had worked on all sorts of other science fiction shows, and he had like close to 30-something years of writing experience.
Yeah, Walter Mosley.
Yeah, that guy. And they got rid of him. So the one thing that was sort of making, keeping the show together and making sense, once they got rid of him, it's like, okay, now we get to have Mushroom Drive. And Pudgy's like, this is stupid, Cobalt. And Cobalt's like, yes, it is stupid. You want to cancel CBS All Access and get something else? And Pudgy's like, let's go buy cookies.
Oh, cookies. Cookies, yes. Yes, cookies.
Now, supposedly they're talking about rebooting Star Trek, and you know what? 100%, yes, they should reboot it. Now that Skydance is in charge of Paramount, because here's the thing. Like those midnight people always talked about, there's the 2 licenses for Star Trek. Well, now that's being united, just it's all one company again. So that means that they really could go in and reboot everything. And where would you reboot it? Well, if you think about in the very first couple episodes, there's that one where Pike goes to the planet and there's that portal thingy. 100%. So, you have you know, whoever the emergency hologram doctor is, he's going to be in a new series soon. So you have that guy take a Starfleet vessel over to that portal thingy. And for them, it would be the very first time they came across it, and then they go through the portal and everything just resets from square one.
Interesting.
And you know what would be even more crazy?
Uh-oh. What?
Imagine if the whole show was from the Klingon perspective.
Ooh.
So you follow the Klingon vessel on a 5-year mission to defend Kronos, and they keep bumping into the Federation over and over again, and you have either a guy that looks like the J.J. Abrams Kurt, or another guy that looks like the Shatner Kurt, from back in the day, because there's all sorts of actor people that you can buy, well, not buy, hire.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong term, Pudgy Sarby, everybody. Contract. And you do a season, and one season is the Klingon perspective, one season is a Romulan perspective, one season is the Vulcan perspective, and then in the last season, then it's like you have some super duper big event, and then finally New Kirk is to boldly go where no one's gone before, and then do the 68 theme.
I'm liking this, Pudgy. You and I ought to go to Paramount and sell that. Of course, they'll look at you and say, "There's a hedgehog talking. Why is the hedgehog talking?"
Yeah, and then security will throw us out, and then we're stuck in New York, and Pudgy's like, "Oh no, not New York again," and Cobalt's like, "I told you, we should never go to New York again."
True.
Too much traffic, too many angry birdies. Because all the pigeons there, all have trucker mouths.
Tim says, set the new Star Trek series post Nemesis, but nothing from New Trek ever happened. Yeah. And
there is another theory on how to reset Star Trek, and that's specifically, the one where it's Kirk and Picard, and there's that ribbon going through the sky.
The Nexus.
The Nexus event. So Shatner's already said that they could start from that point, and then use it as another reboot event.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Legata says, sad thing about the original series, it was because of it. Future shows the actors get royalties for syndications, but it did not extend to shows like Star Trek, as it wasn't in the contract. No one knew of repeats.
Yeah, that's true.
That was sad. And Tim says, and it takes place in a new ship as it explores fluidic space.
Mm-hmm.
And Snortapoopas, the amazing bear, says the last Star Trek tabletop RPG I was in was set right after the Dominion War and dealt with its aftermath. Snort, I wish I would have known you then. I would love to have played that RPG. And Wallace Lang is saying, are you talking about merging the Cage, Menagerie, and the City on the Edge of Forever episodes?
Yes.
That would work.
It's entirely possible. And then also throw in the mix, there's also another way that you could reboot. Because remember, there were two different episodes. So there was one, they went to what looked like a Earth, but in Earth it was set back during the 20s, and Kirk and Spock were gangsters.
Yeah.
So think about it, if that version of Earth, because it wasn't Earth, it was another planet, but it was just like Earth, and so it was a mirror Earth. That means
a piece of the action.
yeah. So that means that mirror Earth is following the same path as as Earth 1. So that means that they too will develop a federation. They too will develop starships, and that means you could have mirror versions within the Prime universe of Star Trek. So there would be a new Kirk, a new Spock, a new everybody. So you could do it that way.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
Bella
then
Ox mix.
Yeah, and then the other thing is that there was that one episode where somehow they accidentally went back in time and they wound up, it was during the space race, and that the astronaut was brought on board the ship.
Yep.
So you could have
tomorrow.
Yeah, you could have
yesterday.
Yeah, so you could have a scenario where some of the Federation goes back in time and gets stranded in the past, and then little by little over the years and decades, they gently influence the events to eventually speed up the development of the ships.
That was actual. Pudgy. That was actually done in Enterprise.
Yeah,
when the Vulcans got stranded
on
Earth.
So that means that's already happened once before, but that was after the 60s episodes. So you could insert Federation people either shortly after the Vulcan insertion or shortly before the insertion.
No, that's true. That's true. Because I think the episode of Enterprise, the Vulcans crash landed, and it wasn't a time travel episode. It was the Vulcans explored Earth in the 40s or 50s, and ended up stranded on Earth.
And somewhere anti-derivative Jill's ears are burning right now, and she's like, my Star Trek senses are tingling.
Yep, and we'll probably see her here, unless she's on an away mission. Her Star Trek sensors are tingling. Yeah. I got a joke. I asked my German friend if he knew the square root of 81. He said no. Okay.
But she doesn't get it.
What's the square root of 81?
Nine. I did not. Pudgy gets it.
But he says it in English. I'm going to the pit. Let's see. Yep, there. Tim's done it again. Carbon Creek. Okay, that's where it's at. Carbon Creek. All right, let's see. Let's go to. Yes.
Hey, Mr. Raymond.
Yeah.
Where did the Borg go to eat?
Where did the Borg go to eat? I don't know.
Borg or king?
Oh. Well, Pudgy, get on my shoulder so we can walk to the pit.
Did you hear about the Klingon short order cook? For him, every day was a good day to fry.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one.
A Romulan frog's camouflage is its croaking device.
Oh dear.
How do you get a one-armed Klingon out of a tree? Wave to him.
Ah.
A guy went to a Star Trek convention dressed as a Wookiee once. It was a Wookiee mistake.
Oh.
How does one join the Star Trek fandom? They Klingon.
Oh, dear.
What do you call it when two science officers get into an argument?
What?
Science friction.
Okay, so it was in 1957 that they crashed.
Why did Spock cross the road?
Because it was logical?
It was a logical thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And they watch I Love Lucy too in that episode. Ah.
Which makes sense because wasn't I Love Lucy's production company behind Star Trek?
Yes, it was.
Ah.
Yes, it was.
How many Ferengi does it take to change a light bulb?
None. They have to negotiate.
2. 1 to change it, and 1 to sell the broken one.
Ah. I always thought that the second pilot of TOS, where a couple of Enterprise crew members obtained godlike powers. In it, Captain James' middle initial was R instead of T at the time. Yes, it was.
A red shirt and a stormtrooper get into a fight. The stormtrooper misses every shot, and the red shirt dies anyway.
Yeah, I've seen that one. I've heard of that. Ooh. If the rumors are true and Paramount buys the WB, maybe we get an animated Star Trek DC movie, have the Borg enter the DC universe with the help of Darkseid. Ooh.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Although the other nifty thing that they could do if they're going to go the animation route, make an anime.
Yeah.
And hire one of the anime studios to do it, with a 26 episode run, which would be two 13 episode seasons.
Mm-hmm.
If they do it right, it's a multi-million-dollar idea. That there'll be all sorts of people doing stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A cheese factory exploded in France. That's awful. It is. Debris is everywhere.
All right, I got one for you, Pudgy. I recently heard that the company that makes yardsticks won't be making them any longer.
Why?
Won't be making them any longer?
Oh.
I know, I'm heading, let's see. Since a live action would cost too much and would be hard to do even with CGI. Let's see. Star Trek campaign images sent on X. Okay, Snort, let me take a look. Snort, 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 snort.
Wonderful snort. Glorious
Glorious
snort, 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 snort.
Let's see.
How was Captain Picard able to find the board?
I don't know.
With a Q-tip.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Okay, here. Let's show this. Sandra groaned. That's the thing about a lag. About 30 seconds later, I hear the groan from Sandra. All right. There's from the Star Trek Camp RPG thing. That looks like Damian Lewis. The captain looks like Damian Lewis on the left. Yep, they're only going to make the yardsticks the same length. Okay, Pudgy, here's one. What word starts and ends with E, but only has one letter in it?
What?
Envelope.
Oh. How many ears does Spock have?
2.
3. Left ear, right ear, and the final front ear.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That is good. Oh boy, oh boy. That one was good. Let's see. Okay. Okay. The man who invented the Ferris wheel never met the man who invented the merry-go-round. You know why?
Why?
They traveled in different circles.
Haha.
Let's see.
Why didn't Luke Skywalker like his steak?
Why didn't Luke Skywalker didn't like his steak? I don't know.
Because it was chewy.
Oh, oh, that was good. Let's see. Our GM wanted us to pick real actors to represent our characters, and I happen to enjoy Damian Lewis in Band of Brothers. Yeah, I would not disagree. And FKHC says, I don't think the pit goes that deep. And Snortapoopa says, pit. And I think that joke was so bad, Pudgy got knocked off. Poor Pudgy. Poor Pudgy. All right. Let me see. Well, let me check the poll. Okay. With 14 votes still, and we currently have 9 people. The Orion Slave Girl got 43. Slave Leia got 57. All right. Ooh, Phaser's set to tickle. Ooh. Phaser set to tickle. Oh, I don't like that. I'm ticklish. And Sandra finds too much sport enough as it is with me being ticklish. All right, let's see. All right. All right. Okay, let's see. I think he's snoring. Okay, Tim's got an incoming, but let me get this one in here. Aw, when a dog's been bad. And then when a cat's been bad. Aw, cat's over there. Yeah. Not that I want to give Sandra any ideas. All right, let's see. All right. Share screen. Facebook. All right, we see the little robot. My new Android phone has a data plan. Sandra goes, Mwahaha. Oh, dear. Keeping up with the Kardashians. Actually, these ones look a lot better than either the Kardashians. Definitely look better than the Kardashians. Inappropriate touching, Jim. We had training on this. Right. With my inner ear problems, I can't ride in either a Ferris wheel or a merry-go-round, so I have to wear a helmet to ride in a bumper car. Oh. Sorry to hear that, wireless Lang. All right. Let's see. I know. All right. The Fantastic Four surfing in Hawaii. Look at Reed Richards smiling as he's doing a surfboard. He's enjoying that just a little too much. Okay, Pudgy says, thank you for the invite, Mr. Raymond. Pudgy had lots and lots of funds. Tummy issue returned, but less this time. Medicine helping. Okay, Pudgy, you take care of yourself. Just lie down and take care of your tummy. And please, guys, put a PH out there to show that we want Pudgy to get better. And Pudgy is going to hang out in chat now. Well, you can hang out in chat and still tell some cool jokes. Okay. The difference between the Kardashians and the Cardassians is the former are evil reptilians out to conquer the galaxy, and the other is just a species of aliens in Star Trek. True. Hey, Fez. Come on up. Come on up, Fez. Oh. Oh, boy. Does that mean you're kind of in the tummy tummy wummy status too? Like it seems like everybody's having here. Oh, I'm mad at you, Fez. I have had today your theme song as a song worm all day today. That's why I want to get you up here, because I want to chew you out. Yeah, your song was a song worm in my head. I still have it in my head. Dang it. Tim says, Fezzy, just got in and had tacos. Long day. Sounds like you need some tummy medicine like Pudgy does. Okay. All right. Yep. Yeah, so that Carbon Creek episode of Star Trek Enterprise, a Vulcan craft crashed in Pennsylvania. And so they start being part of the town folk. So the Vulcans is he says, "Wow, my evil plan is working. I can redeem myself. Been thinking of Radio King Dolphin TV, rattling my head for a while now. Well, guess what, Bucko? You're gonna hear it again on Wednesday." You're gonna hear it again on Wednesday, and I think that might be a good time. Snort says, I didn't know the Amish had pointed ears. And Wallace Lang is going to have to make supper, so he's going to leave. See you next week. All right, see you next week, Wallace. All right. Okay. Okay. Yep. Thank you for being here, Wallace Lane. All right. I think on that note, we might as well start winding her down and bring up show notes.
It's time for show notes. It's time for show notes. Yeah, with Mr. Reagan and Sandra too. It's time for show notes. We're bringing it on. It's time for show notes. You've all been warned. It's time for show notes.
Hello there, and welcome to Show Notes, the show notes section. All right, on this Wednesday, coming up here on King Dolphin TV will be the next installment. Oh, wait. Snortopopus is saying, take care, every dolphin. Dolphin, doggo, Dalek, ferret, eagle, hedgehog, and sarcastic Fringehead, TM, a wholly owned subsidiary of of the DolphinWars.com. Let's see. And here is the sarcastic Fringehead. Oh, this one is going to scare you guys. This one is absolutely going to scare you. Let's see, share screen. Ew. That is totally ugly. The sarcastic Fringehead. Let's see. Take care of a human, dolphin, doggo, Dalek, ferret, eagle, hedgehog, and sarcastic Fringehead. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Snort, that is ugly. All right. So, show notes. This coming Wednesday will be the next installment of Radio King Dolphin TV. The part is Bridges of All's Fair, a Dolphin Wars novel. With the Not Ready for Pod Time players, Anti-Derivative Jill, Agent Pepsi 1, Max Redstone, and yours truly, King Dolphin. We will be reading Bridges on Wednesday. There will not be programming note. There will not be a Saturday Just Cuz on the 27th. Sandra and I are away on a mission. Mama Dolphin-in-law will be hitting the great 90. So we will be celebrating her 90th birthday on Saturday. On Sunday, the 28th, will be a Sunday show at 4 p.m. Sunday, unforgiven, unvarnished, uncensored, unreliable Sunday. And then we will not, the next episode of King Dolphin TV, I am taking a chance with the anger rhythm, but I can't help it. My schedule is just too tight next week. So the next King Dolphin TV episode after the 28th will be on the 4th. So there will not be a Wednesday episode on the 1st because of Yom Kippur. So that's a programming note for the week of the 28th. The next theme episode will be the 4-year anniversary of King Dolphin TV on the 18th. 4 years of this mania insanity. 4 years of this insanity on October 18th. I will work on shows for the 8th and the 15th. On the 22nd will be on the 22nd, we will do wishes on Radio King Dolphin TV. On the 29th, we'll celebrate my birthday on October 29th. And that's it for right now. I'm thinking a November theme will be a travel log. We're going to travel around the world with King Dolphin TV on November 8th. On November 8th, we will travel around the world. And And then I think in December we'll do a car show on December 13th. So those will be our theme shows. The last two parts of All's Fair will be Endgame Part 1 on November 19th and Endgame Part 2 on December 10th. So that will wrap up the reading of All's Fair, a Dolphin Wars novel. Now, if you guys want to go to Peacemaker, let me know, and I can start working on things like that. Another thing I'm going to ask for is anybody who wants to be a beta reader for another edit of All's Fair, a Dolphin Wars novel, let me know, and we will talk about what I've got planned for that. That is it for show notes. Please, if you know people that want to get interviewed, let me know. Give me their addresses. Let's see. Fez says, I got to get the keyboard set up with the part of studio, then do theme song. It might be possible this coming week. Okay. All right. Sandra says, good night, everyone. Nighty night to Fez. And 4 more years. 4 more years. Hey, I'll go on as long as it's still fun for me and all of us. So that is show notes. All right. So let me say goodnight to everybody who's been here. We had Cobalt Bald Eagle. Because we know where Pudgy goes, Comalt's got to keep an eye on him. We had the Phantom Outsider. The great and wonderful Phantom Outsider. We had Point Curation. Of course, we had Pudgy Hedgehog. And we had Wallace Lang. Thank you guys for being here. Let's see what the final, before saying goodnight to, my amazing lifeguard corps. Which Kirk lady looks better? Slave Leia won at 53. Orion Slave Girl, 47. Lenrod came back just in time for the finish. Yay. Glad you're back, Lenrod. We had the latest installment of the ice cream sandwich test tasting. I had a Fat Boy cinnamon churro and a sea salt and caramel ice cream sandwich. So glad you were able to come back. You got to tell us what that is. That a restaurant, hotel, or are you at a con or something like that? All right. Meanwhile, let me thank my amazing lifeguard crew. All right. Our producer, Sandra. Love you, honey. You're at a game store for a Ward TCG tournament. Okay. Oh, congrats. Just finished 3rd. Cool. All right. Congrats. Okay. Let me do a couple things here. Okay. Okay. So we had Sandra. We had Trike, who right now is sleeping. He's kind of angry about me not giving him any ice cream sandwiches, but one had chocolate in it. We had Wendy Webb, Trauma Warrior. Still out with laryngitis. So put a WTW out there. Fez Forever was here. Check him out on the Fet for Hire stream. Ooh, 4-hour drive home. Ugh. That's not going to be fun. We had Agent Pepsi 1. Agent Pepsi 1. They've given her a number and taken away her name. Da, 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 da. Put an Aunt AP1 to show that we're thinking about Agent Pepsi 1's aunt as she's going through her difficulties. And also Agent Pepsi 1 is helping out with the care. We had FKHC 2005 with the amazing memes and the amazing tip joke. We had the wonderful, fantastic Legatus Legionii. We had, right now, we've got the Lenrod out there. Lenrod, who's now got a 4-hour drive home. You could do it. You could do it. Just be safe, buddy. 4 hours in the dark is probably not fun. We had Max Redstone. We had the Comic Relief Crusader. And last but not least, we've got the baddest bear on the internet. It's not a poopers. Cuber. Dot screen. Hashtag roar. Ah! Oh, there's Trike. He's so cute sleeping there. Oh, I just wanna squeeze him and hold him and call him George. I want to hug him and squeeze him and call him George. Snort, great show. Great show. Fantastic show. Oh, and don't forget Pudgy Hedgehog. He's have some tummy troubles. So please show your love for Pudgy Hedgehog. So Wendy Trauma Warrior, Pudgy Hedgehog, and Aunt AP1. Good night, everybody. See you on Wednesday for Old School Radio King Dolphin TV. All right, so that is it. I am so glad you guys were here. I love you all, and I am looking forward to seeing you guys on Wednesday for our next reading of All's Fair, a Dolphin Wars novel. So, be safe. Have a great rest of your weekend. And I love you all. Take care. And yes, I agree, Sandra. Be careful driving, Lenrod. And one last one for pod rated Fets if you're going there. Yes. And the link was sent by Tim earlier on. And one last time, because I know FKHC is wanting it. Sandra says, and one last one just to drive Raymond nuts. And Snort says, Good night, Trike.